Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sione Taki in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Another try after the first down sack. Minshew, that's complete to John Ross. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
I'm losing like 16 of them motherfuckers. But they ain't good players, though. You don't want them niggas.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Going deep downfield for Ron. He's got a man.
Ooh, that was crazy.
It'll go as an impressive
that was fucking crazy. He caught that shit.
Gain.
I tried to pick that shit off.
That didn't take very long. You mentioned you have to keep him under wraps. Avoid the big play is what you said, and here he makes one in the first quarter.
Yeah, you can't let this become a habit. Otherwise, you know what'll happen? They'll flat out take over this game.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
Yeah, I said that's the only reason I probably should have kept. I should have kept
before you actually play a game, you
what's his name? Odell got jukebox.
And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on.
What you doing with Ross? I'm gonna do that with Odell.
He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely, 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati 1st down. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with touchdown number
It's hella running backs in the draft anyway.
As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking.
I know, I'm using Nick. Use Quiet Slim running back. Get Zeke. He ain't using that nigga.
And a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line.
And then I ain't gonna. They messed Zeke up. They changed his trade or some shit. It's superstar. He put that inside zone groove, but they changed the leapfrog or some shit.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Baker Mayfield in all likelihood is going to be seeing a lot of these Cincinnati Bengals in the coming years, twice this season. And he got off to a great start last year as a rookie against Cincinnati. 7 touchdown passes, no interceptions, and 2 wins. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. They find some open field here. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory.
Big Chubb, a dog on here, G.
Chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's
I like
Nicky. Just inside the 10. To throw, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, true. What up?
Showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. They'll try
again on
second and
goal
after going backwards to the 12. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
Top 5, top 5, top 5.
Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Stiff-armed him. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb. Touchdown number 20
What happened?
And the Browns have taken the lead.
The time, that ain't gonna be the exact time. It might change. It's gonna be on Sunday though. It's gonna be on Sunday.
Seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized
that
it.
nigga fast as fuck.
You know what else he should do?
Oh my God.
Nothing but green grass. And
That nigga fast as fuck. Who that's Bernard.
score.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I can't. Kick return be. Niggas be killing me on kick return.
From tying this football game.
That was a special return. And
it's good. It's good to put fast running backs on kick returns, y'all. It's good to put fast running backs on kick returns.
To bring it out of the
Them niggas ain't gonna fumble.
A lot of times where they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. These two teams all tied after 1. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run. But how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in? Or are you just hopeful? And you've got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mack Wilson, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
You thought that was who, mid? Oh, no, that's Wilson. That rookie Wilson.
To try again after the sack. Minshew. Got a man open. It's Ross. 27 yards there. A 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Minshew, 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Oh, shit, that's rough.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they are silly, and that leads to a play action sack. The Browns drive about to get started, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mayfield. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing on first down is Minshew. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's
he trying to look how bloody he is, yeah.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Nah, it wasn't nobody over there.
Rock it.
Now Minshew. And he's got
Damn,
it. Touchdown,
Lord, what the
Bengals.
fuck?
J.J. Nelson with touchdown number 12 on the
Cause
year.
Ross fast as shit, G. That's why you gotta
able
follow
to
him fast,
regain the
man.
lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
That nigga barely, G. You knew.
An update from Buffalo.
That's like the main concern. When you play somebody, you gotta
pouring it on. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
I'm trying to get MVP with Nick Chubb.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39.
That's crazy.
Now Chubb running right.
Yeah, everything go by touchdown. Stat wise. Touchdown. That's like no, it's like we play fantasy. It's like when we play fantasy football. What give you more points? Touchdown.
A reminder, once we hit
everything touchdown,
we
more important than anything
down
else.
to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. He's not going to get there.
That was good news.
It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
There is no doubt that Geno Atkins is really strong and stout at the point of attack, but I love his suddenness, the ability to make plays, to be in one spot, and then He's gone. And into the offensive backfield, he's a heck of a player.
And there, a big TFL, tackle for loss.
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back. He's bred this big defensive tackle.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam.
Oh, yeah, man, baby boy throwing right now. It's cash up.
But this time it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Oh, I fucked that up.
Ross complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
I fucked that up, shit.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. It'll be Minshew again. He completes it to Boyd. And inside the 20 before
he ain't talking all that
down.
big shit. Y'all got eliminated. Y'all got eliminated. Look at his
ass. As they'll stop
on the sideline with
24 seconds to go in this first half.
What up?
This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's
nah,
first and
you gotta
10.
give him a chance. You can't sell it, G. You gotta give him a chance.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. To the end zone.
But out of respect, you can't do it. You don't want nobody to simulate your game. You have one more game left and you say simulated.
You have to think on early downs like that first down.
Buddy can't throw. Yeah, I'm glad he can't throw.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Mike 42, check, Mike 42. Know your job. 42's Mike, 42's Mike. Double.
To throw again on 2nd down. Minshew.
Ooh, what the fuck was he doing?
Running back, Joe Mixon. And he will take
You
it
just watch that shit.
Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
He's trying to save. He's trying to save that sweep. He's trying to
and the decision
prolong.
to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Hey, I send new invites out.
So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45 to the 46-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the problem.
What's
And
it?
a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Yeah, if we don't get on today,
time
man.
here in an 11-point
Yeah.
contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
You can't sim it, G. You can't sim it on him. You gotta let him get a chance. You might come back.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Sheldon Richardson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
See, it don't even matter about simulating because Hunter on his way to work.
Now Landry. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after him early and try.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. In for the score, as his guys are back within a single score.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post grab?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
You gotta give him time, G. You gotta give him time.
The Bengals drive.
Hey, get it, call him, G. You can't say him later, G. You can't do that.
That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the
No, you just, that's out of respect for anybody. If it was anybody, I don't do that. I don't just do that. That's
a gain of 37.
That was.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown.
That's bad. I fucked that up.
John Ross with touchdown number 12 on the year. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Mayfield looks to throw under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They run. Chubb fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Point it right.
Now Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to
Hey,
across the
shit.
45.
Ooh,
There's
shit.
the Browns strike for 16 on a 1st down. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. Line of scrimmage again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. A give running right.
Damn,
maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
X3, 218,
They'll run for it. Chubb. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Mayfield to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup. From the red zone now, Mayfield. He gets it complete to Harris. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. Baker Mayfield, as a rookie, 3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the 4th quarter. What can he do here in year number 2? And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. And again, it's Chubb. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll give it to Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his 21st touchdown of the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
And a big loss here as he's taken down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Go!
Now Joe Mixon. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
It's called GoFundMe. My GoFundMe account. Send it to my GoFundMe account. My GoFundMe account.
Off play action, it's Minshew. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Minshew. He's going to take off, and he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Check 59, Mike is 59. Yeah.
Now Minshew on first and 10. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. J.J. Nelson.
He got 2 fast-ass receivers,
touchdown of the afternoon. And thanks to the interception, the Bengals offense cashes in with 6. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken about the 12. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. A gain of 3, second down. Now Chubb. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. 3rd and short yardage. Mayfield nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Vigil able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On the carry, it's Chubb. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The back.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb. Touchdown number 22
Nick Chubb, baby.
And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. They go for just one here as it's up and good. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
John Ross, that's why you kept. That's how you asked that question.
Feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.
That's why you asked that question. Why you guarding him? Why you guarding him? I should have known.
They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bengals, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they're squarely in play for next year mode now as they drop to 2-11. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire...
That's cool. Hey, you can send me one, G.
I don't
You want a balance. You gotta wait till it's a balance on everything. That shit going crazy. Ain't no balance of shit right now.
Now because if you bad right now and it tank out and crash out, you ain't getting nothing back. Nothing. No. And not only that, who's buying packages like that? Yeah. Right. So you want to bad.